The 2nd Division was a British Empire colonial unit that fought during World War II. On the 19th of July 1940, the 2nd Division was formed in Kenya, British East Africa. On the 24th of November of that year, the division was redesignated as the British Army's 12th Division. The 12th Division was also known as the 12th Division when in October 1941 its West African Brigade from the Gold Coast was reassigned and replaced with a 3rd East African Brigade. The division was disbanded in East Africa on the 18th of April 1943. Background: in 1938, the King's African Rifles in Kenya had been composed of 2 brigade strength units organized as a Northern Brigade and a Southern Brigade. The combined strength of both units amounted to 94 officers, 60 non-commissioned officers, and 2,821 African and other ranks. After the outbreak of war, these units provided the train nucleus for the rapid expansion of the CAR. By March 1940, the strength of the CAR had reached 883 officers, 1,374 non-commissioned officers, and 20,026 African other ranks. The size of a CAR battalion was established at 36 officers, 44 non-commissioned officers and other ranks, and 1,050 African other ranks. Initially, the CAR deployed as the 1st East African Infantry Brigade and the 2nd East African Infantry Brigade. The 1st Brigade was responsible for coastal defense and the 2nd was responsible for the defense of the interior. By the end of July, 2 additional East African brigades were formed, the 3rd East African Infantry Brigade and the 6th East African Infantry Brigade. Initially a coastal division and a northern frontier district division were planned, but instead, on the 19th of July, the 1st Division and the 2nd Division were formed. On the 24th of November, these divisions became the 11th African Division and the 12th African Division. By July 1940, under the terms of a war contingency plan, the Royal West African Frontier Force provided 2 brigades for service in Kenya. 1 brigade was from the Gold Coast and 1 brigade was from Nigeria. The Nigerian Brigade, together with 2 East African brigades and some South Africans, formed 11th African Division. The 12th African Division had a similar formation, with the Ghanaian Brigade taking the place of a Nigerian brigade. By January 1941, the 12th African Division included the following brigades: 22nd Brigade, 25th Brigade, 24th Brigade. Combat history: the 12th African Division was one of the 3 divisions under Lieutenant General Alan Cunningham in Kenya. During the East African Campaign, the 12th African Division attacked from Kenya into Italian Somaliland and then advanced into Ethiopia. Commanding officers: Major General Alfred Reed Godwin Austin 1941.